Michelle, aka DJ Make a Move, the Jill of all trades. Before we get into the girls talk, like,
Yes.
comment,
And
subscribe,
subscribe.
share with your homies. You want to hear this today because we got a good topic. So before we get into the topic, let me introduce my guest, my homie Shon Sanks in the building. Let's go.
Hey y'all. How you doing, ma'am?
I am doing good, baby. We finally made it. Listen, we're sorry for being
Made
late.
it through the storm.
What happened was the way this
Oh God.
was set up.
I do not know what that was. That's what you get when you get a refurbished phone.
That's right. But sometimes you gotta get the it ain't nothing wrong with a little struggle. The struggle made you stronger. Because
I cannot believe
how to
it.
do it together.
As much as you pay for them phones, it should be shit wrong when they send you a new one. They treat you so bad when you drop your phone.
Well, we are finna get into today's juicy topic.
Yes.
Topic of today. What are your non-negotiables? I got a plethora.
Oh God. Do we really got that much time today in the show?
All right, I'm gonna ask you, what's your top, like your number one? Like, I mean, everybody gonna have a couple, but what's your number one?
Alcoholic is a hell no. I would never. I cannot take, ooh, girl, or any type of addiction like that.
Yes.
It's just too much. Alcoholism, I want to say it's probably worse than drugs, or probably about the same. I don't know.
Not the same.
But that's something I cannot negotiate. Like, sir, you're going to have to fix that shit before I even come in the picture. Now, you can tell me about what happened. I can't weather that storm with you.
Now, you don't put me up on game because out of all my non-negotiables, I never thought about that one. But that's serious.
Because it's like I have firsthand experience with, a family member of mine, and it's like seeing them and dealing with what I had to go through with them. It has left like such a deep disdain for just It's just that's too big of a monster.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I never thought about that, but I get it because we all have some family members that struggle with stuff like that, and I'm
stingy too.
Huh?
And a guy that's stingy. You're gonna have to go home.
Well, my number one. Hold on, I think we got a comment up here. Oh, hey, what's going on? Appreciate you checking in. My number one. Is I can't stand a cheater.
That's what I'm saying. It is. I don't understand. Like, it's so many. Like, now people are open to the polygamy thing. It's so many women that'll be open. Why you just won't go date the women that are okay with that and quit lying to me?
Okay, exactly. And my next one was lying. Because my thing is this: first of all, we grow at this age. If you're trying to play the field, sir, grow up. Please just.
Yeah. What? It's so, like, at what point do the shit just kind of get like, okay, been done that? I mean, you've been fucking since you was like, what, 13, 14, sir? You about 46. It's time for you to put that dick on a break or something.
All right.
On a time out.
And you still, and I'm sick of y'all putting the phone down. Like, nigga, we know if you put the phone down, there's another bitch calling you. Come on, bro. Like, what's up?
And it's like, they swear they be so slick with it. It's like, bro.
And what pisses me off about it, number one, is because it's like you don't have to lie. Like, just like you said, polygamy. Now, I don't condone polygamy, but there are people that are open to that lifestyle that don't mind going there with it. And it's like, find a chick that is okay with that, so then you ain't got to lie.
But that's the problem too. Another thing is, even within polygamy, you still would need to know how to master self-control and having a relationship with one person, with different people, but at least with one person first. A lot of them don't know how to have relationships, period, so polygamy is not going to fix that. If you haven't like created some type of, like, a lot of them just want to fuck freely without hearing nobody's mouth. And that's fine. Just stay single.
Exactly.
Just do that. That way you don't owe anybody anything.
Right, and then the line on top of line. Niggas be lying just up the street. Why? You just lying for the sake of lying?
What street you up, sir? You up somebody's canal is what you up.
Not the canal, nigga.
Up the street. He ain't no damn street.
Man, listen. So my other non-negotiable, I'm gonna say men that don't know how to maintain their finances. Like, if you just spending on like everybody got their little splurge on certain things. The service buy Jordans every week. How are we building for our empire? The empire that I feel like, because if you're going to be in a relationship, your goal is to help people offset each other and build something. I can't build with Jordan. Jordan is going to give me half an empire. What the hell, sir? Every week we got to get paid? Why?
Every week, unless they well off like that. Because some dudes do. I know a guy, like, he's financially straight, just like just straight, but he likes to collect them.
Okay.
But see, he the type he can afford to like collect. Like if he wanted to do it every week, he could. But see, everybody can't do that.
Now, see, it's a difference.
It's a collector's item. He don't even wear them.
But see, that's different though. When people do it like that, I feel like it's an investment because they know eventually they'll come up with some money real quick.
Worst case scenario, somebody gonna buy these if I put them up.
There you go. So that, like, I'm not even, because that's an investment. But people that just like, oh, I got to get my drip right every check. No, you need to get your credit right, sir. That's what you need to do. I want you to do that.
Like thinking long term too. Okay, I want to say like two ones that like lack ambition is pretty much my biggest thing. Like I don't like someone that just has no get up and go, just none. Cause it's like me, I'm a big girl, but I'm really hyper and always moving about, like doing something. It's like you gotta have some type of hustle with direction or some type of ambition. I find that no tea, no shade, but I'm running across in my like where I live at now in Columbus. I do see it is a big. I don't know. It's like a lot of guys lack their ambition. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's depression, if it's stress, if it's what's going on now, but but it's just like I just and don't want to do nothing. Don't want to go nowhere. Don't want to see nothing. I'm not about to stay in the house with your ass all the time. I be want to go out and travel. It ain't even got to be the goddamn Bali every time. We can go to damn Tennessee and go hiking in the mountain. Like I don't like to just be sitting in the house like that.
I can't stand a stay-at-home ass nigga. Like, nigga, no.
Yeah, I'm not about to stay in the house like that. It's like, of course, every now and then, yes, we ain't got to be spending $400 every time we go out to eat. I get that, but what I'm saying, it has to be a balance. I don't want to just Netflix. You can't. I'm not a Netflix and chill ass chick all the goddamn time. That's just like
W. What is it? WYD.
Every now and then,
bruh. If you say what you doing one more time via text, nigga, no.
Yes, it's like, honey, yeah, I need that ambition. I need you to be fun and enjoy your life. Yeah. Somebody just gonna and I don't like nobody that's just like, well, for one, a colorist. Don't like this shit. I don't like anybody that's basically I've been seeing a lot of anti-women ass type shit going on lately on social media. Like, it's like anything that deals with a chick or like, for example, my biggest issue now, I made a post about it earlier. It's like, why are we at a point now where guys who they're dating a woman that they choose to date and they want to do nice things for her and she does nice things for him as well? Why is that simping if that's your lady? Like, they really want you to treat women that are supposed to be the ones that's ride and die for you or being the one that's there for you. They really want you to, they really think treating them like a bust down is just that don't make sense. It used to be a difference between the two.
I call it the future syndrome.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it's like they feel like if they're not dogging her out, that's stupid. I just don't get it. But you'll still want that good treatment from her, but you want to act stupid with me. Fuck you.
Call her name, call her bitches, hoes, tricks, and all the other stuff.
It's just weird to me.
Down to you. Come on, sir.
I'm saying, especially you getting this stuff is being reciprocated back to you. I'm not understanding how is that something they have yet to. And then it's like even the guys who will agree with me, some of the other ones will come. They might have their choice word. Just say you're gonna be single for the rest of your life, sir.
Well, you know what be killing me though? It be the men that say the men that have that attitude. But I can get whatever, whatever. But can you keep them? Like, looks ain't matter. And if your looks don't match the good vibes that you want from a good man, then okay, the looks only gonna get you so far, sir. Like, okay,
because she's not gonna deal with that if she's.
But if you ain't shit, then I'm good.
Yeah, let them chill it.
Listen, my other non-negotiable, if I have to pick, because I only have a few, not many, but men that can't.
I don't like when they can't fix shit and can't grill though. Now when they can't fix shit, I be feeling.
Because they first request as a female, if you a woman, you need to know how to cook. First of all, sir, let me explain to you. It ain't about me knowing how to cook. But let me ask you something. You was eating before you met me, right? So
Okay.
all of a sudden, now that you met me, you don't know how to be an adult no more. Learn it.
But that's what I'm saying. If you're a good dude like that, a woman gonna go out her way and find a way for you to be straight.
Right.
Whether she cooked it or she had to go to somewhere special to get that shit ordered, she was gonna make sure it was done right.
Exactly.
I ain't never been so many hungry folks in my life.
I mean, that's my pet peeve because it's like well, I'll put it this way. I don't know if you want to call it a male chauvinist or whatever, but I know the main things I hear from most men, not all, but most men is first they say, well, my woman got to know how to cook. She got, and I'm like, why is it the first thing on your
And
list?
they can't even put a patch of grass in the yard.
Nigga, they cooking is pancakes. Like, dude, can you make something other than ramen noodles? Like, until you can do that, you shut the hell up with your grocery list and requests.
I'd be like, sure, sir.
Telling you,
Nothing from you, sir.
So, do you have any other non-negotiables?
Stuff that I can just really can't. I think I already said stingy when they can't cook. Well, not when they can't cook. When they can't grill and fix things around the house. But at least if you can't, be able to take care of it, pay somebody to do it. If you can't do it,
Right.
That's the other part.
I didn't date.
Know how to. Sure, it's other things I can't really name right off bat. Because I thought about them. I think I wrote them down, but it was on my phone, so I can't really see them. But that's pretty much more so just keep it respectful.
Yeah.
Calling, like, trying to call out my name and all the other type. Yeah, we're going to go off about that shit. It's going to be real bad.
Well, speaking of, that brings us to F-boy stories.
I'm through.
So, what's one F-boy situation that you had to deal with?
You said one who?
F-boy situation you had to deal with, because everybody got F-boy stories.
Probably like one of the last relationships I was in. Child. They were on food with Geminis no more.
Oh, don't do them like that. That's one of my very good friends, a Gemini.
Child, them Gemini men is like the spawn of. But you know what? Sagittarius men are worse than them, so I'm gonna let Geminis alone.
This is true.
Sagittarius got them by a nice little bit.
Yes, Lord.
It's been often said that they like the winter Gemini. I said, well, yeah, definitely Gemini tendencies. But I would say, I never forget, like, when you're dealing with somebody, of course, I've always been spiritual, so I always pray as I'm going throughout the relationships, too.
Okay.
So I remember, like, God, this the right person for me. I need, a clear indication. Because me and this dude had them broke up.
Okay.
And he ended up, was like he needed to see me so we could talk about everything. Because it had been like 2 weeks at this point. Mm-hmm. So he come over there, we sitting there talking, and he kept trying to give me his phone. And I'm like, I'm not one to check a phone, so I was confused as to why you trying to show me this phone, because more than likely you done deleted some messages, would have gave me some tea.
Hello.
Anyway, so it's like, my eye just running. But trust, I ain't crying about that shit, y'all. I'm crying because my eyelash is
like, you will not get no tears from me, sir. No, none.
Yeah, because it's old news. But I remember him popping up, and he was like, okay, we got to talk. But so he kept trying to get me to look at this phone. I'm like, what did you do? I've never checked your phone before. Right. What is this shit? I'm like, I'm straight. So he give it to me, just wraps his big ass hand around mine to hold it, to look at it, just basically trying to let me know I done stopped talking to whoever I done accumulated over these 2 weeks. 2 weeks, girl. Over 2 weeks. Nigga, please. You've been talking to these folks. Anywho, that's when Tag was like the thing. Tag ain't nothing but just child, that's ass. That's just, yeah. Tag is another dating site. That's just, they be on that hunch.
I've been seeing so long. I don't
nasty. Child, it ain't nothing but hunch. That's just a hookup site. But he, he just trying to adamantly about me looking at this. So I'm like, I tried to push it away. He gave it back. I said, okay. So I'm just looking. Then a text message popped up, a new one. And I said, he was like, whoa, what this? He was like, what did it say? I said, hold on. He tried to grab the phone. I said, nah.
No, nigga, you want to see it? Let me see it.
I can see it now. Girl, I was trying to scroll. So he tried to grab it again. So at this point, I jumped up and ran in the bathroom and locked the door.
Classic move.
I know how hollered. But Before that, I had to threw a little chair. I threw a chair down so because he was trying to come after me to get the first. I threw a little chair down behind me, and then I was scary. I'm like, nigga, you gonna pick the chair? You gonna jump across it to come get it? So I locked the phone. He banging on the door. Girl, I'm reading this text message. It's a girl. He definitely cut her off, but this somebody you had been fucking with around our whole relationship, basically. Because she was upset that she was like, okay, well, you breaking up with me off something you heard in the streets and all that type of stuff, and y'all got stuff, but y'all talking about each other kids playing, and you missed this. Also, you being the family man.
Okay, so y'all going to church and everything.
I mean, you got a whole relationship over here. So I just was like, you know what? I ain't get mad, I ain't scream, I ain't holler, I ain't throw no fit. I just gave him keys, but like, look, ain't no second chance. It's a wrap for that. I just left it alone. I ain't for the clown. It just, I see what I need to see. I prayed, I got the sign. Anything after that, I decided to stay. That's on me like a dumbass. I ain't one of the people you ain't got to show me but one time. That's it. I'm not gonna try to figure out. I'm not gonna ease in on us change. I ain't gonna just be like, well, maybe God meant. You know what this shit meant.
Man.
That motherfucker just ain't. So, child, that was like the wildest. That was like the most. And I was just like, all right.
Listen,
of course, he tried again to talk, but it's like, and to this day, he still try to like pop up here and there.
For what?
For whatever reason. I done blocked him, I don't know how many times.
Right.
But he'll try to pop up just to check on me and see how I'm doing. I'm like, I'm fine.
Well, where he popping up at?
Like either on, mostly, the last time it's been a few years now, well, probably like 2 years, but it was on Facebook.
Oh, okay. Because I'm thinking like, I know he ain't pulling up to the house like he just
was. See, we been not there. Pull up to the damn house. But no, just pop up on Facebook here and there, up under different aliases. He probably back in prison now.
He still got his picture up there or something?
Huh?
How you know it's him? He still got his picture up there or something?
He's the only person that'll go by those odd names like that. I can kind of figure him out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know the whole thing. Listen, like if somebody in the Batman and you ain't talked to them a long time, you might just see some Quan and Robin. I know that's your ass.
You be like, yeah, best friend. You be like, nigga.
Yes, I know who this is. It's like I know who this is.
Right.
I know who this is, and the answer is still blocked.
Now, let me ask you something. You ever break up with someone and you don't block them because like they already know they on they F-boy shit, so you ain't got to block them. But like the reason you don't block them, you want to make sure they still glow up.
Yeah,
nigga, listen.
I got like, cause it's like in particular, I be forgetting to delete them. Yeah, but when I tell you, I don't be stunning for.
Listen, I don't be stunning, but the only time, you know how you don't be stunning, you busy doing all the stuff. But one time, I remember I was like, your story or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, people are looking at my story, whatever. And then I happened to see a picture of someone. And I was like, damn, you still alive? Like, nigga, I'm for real. Like, when I'm done with your ass should die. Like, just go away. I don't wish death on nobody, but it's just like.
But sometimes you be like, I would wish you, like, I want you to not fuck with me because you irritate.
Like I always say, I don't wish bad, I wish karma. So like I ain't got.
And if you lucky, God will let you watch, because I done been able to witness quite a few times, and I was like, thank you. Yeah. I can't put myself when I did a little key cackle, you know.
When I tell you, and look, if my people be talking about some, you ain't right. I know I don't wish harm on nobody, but I do wish karma. Lord, please let me see it.
Okay, I be like, look, I ain't gonna say it. Like, it depends on what's going on, but I don't wish ill on nobody. I couldn't just like intentionally want to.
Right, like I don't like when I say, "Are you still alive?" I want you dead. Like I don't want you dead. Like I don't mean that like literally, but like when I'm saying dead, you're dead to me. You know,
yeah, I don't want your ass in my space.
That's it.
So it's like wish them well and keep it going.
Hello. Okay.
If I feel now, I might not even wish their ass well. I might just wish my own self well and just not worry about it no more. Cause it's like I have a huge problem with that, and I'm working on it now. And I'm really this whole year has just been about it. I got a problem with like forgiveness and letting shit go, like a big one. Once you cross me, Lord, when I tell you hell have no spirit, like no hell have no fury, like a Libra scorn, baby, we take that shit way personal.
Nigga, like nigga, when I say you don't exist in my world no more,
yeah,
at all,
That's what I'm saying. It's just like, I don't. And it's because I feel like some stuff you just knew better or you know better.
Well, I mean, now my question is this though, because like you said, as you get older, you grow from that experience. Have you found a way to try to forgive? Because it's like people say all the time, "Oh, I forgave, I just didn't forget." I'm like, well, if you can't forget, you really forget?
I say, yeah.
Okay, how?
I really feel like you can because that's why I'm at with one of my relationships, not like with a dude or nothing, just one of my, I guess you would say friendships or whatever. That's why I am. Like, I'm not angry with her. I would speak to her if I see her out. I don't
Okay.
have no ill will against her, but I don't fuck with you like that.
Yeah.
And I'm not angry that I
Right.
don't fuck with you. So it's like, I really believe that you can.
Yeah.
Like, forgive. Because if you forget, then you're going to miss the lesson part of me, be feel like. Like, I can't forget all that because the lesson is still there.
Right.
And, like, again, like, if I see her now, I speak to her. It's like I'm not angry with her, and I have, like I said, I feel like I have forgiven her for what I felt like she's done. But who knows? She could feel the same way about me too.
Well,
Who
now
knows?
you better than me because the fact that you can speak willingly.
Yeah,
Like I'm the type of person like I might forgive you, but I ain't gonna talk to you. Like if you speak to
yeah,
me, I'll speak back to be cordial, but I'm not
yeah.
busting out and be like, hey
But I
girl,
ain't gonna sit down and have no brunch with you, bitch. Because you got to
right,
be a close bitch for me to have a brunch now. Brunch
right,
means that we this close.
exactly. Like
Brunch
no,
is a big deal to me. Now
like,
me and her don't do no brunches.
we ain't cool. We cordial.
Yeah, we. I'd be enough, just enough to keep the peace and speak to her. Because it's really, ooh, honey, that situation is tough in a way because it's still a part of her that I don't know. I feel like we will talk one day though. I feel like we will eventually. But just if I don't, I'm still all right. It's one of them things. It's so
No,
weird to explain though. So I
no,
feel like I'm reached the peace with it now.
I understand wholeheartedly because it's like the only thing I feel like I have a problem with when it's a situation where I have to forgive and let go or whatever is if you're trying to rush my process.
Yeah.
Like, don't like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, please forget me. Nigga, let me decide whether I'm ready
But it
to.
take me a second.
Huh?
Cause like the relationship that I was in, it took me like a year to get over it, but 8 years to forget a guy. So it's like I just don't forgive very. It take me a
Yeah,
minute. Like, bitch, we still beefing. That's why I don't be want my friends to tell me when they got issue, cause she'll be or he or she be done
right.
forgave he or she whoever they dealing with,
Mhm.
or she and she or he and he
Right.
whoever dealing with who. They be done forgave a bitch. I still got issue
Yeah,
with this with what she did to you, and I
mhm.
still got issue with that bitch. I understand y'all married, but I still don't like that motherfucker. It's
Listen,
like I understand, baby. I mean, I
you better
don't like that.
shame the devil because, baby, I'm right there with you. I'm just like, I don't
It
know how
be like, look, it be hard being my friend because I'm always having a problem with that bitch for fucking with my goddamn friend. I don't like it. They're like, don't tell me if you gonna get back with them, don't tell me nothing. Now. Don't
yes.
bring it to me
I
because
hate
I
that.
be
I
hot.
hate my friends tell me like, yeah, my boyfriend did it. And I'll be like, okay, cool. And then
I
next
mean,
thing
you
you
going back over there. And then
right.
I swear, I try not to be so judgmental too. Cause
Mhm.
like, you going back over there over this shit, girl.
Now I do have some good genuine friends that will say, listen, if you in a situation and I know y'all beefing right now, if you know you get back over there, don't even, like we
Yeah,
ain't
I don't want to hear
down
about.
about it, but don't call me every 5 minutes mad and crying about something when you can't
If
say,
you going back over there, 'cause I don't want to hear. Cause then I'm gonna feel like you
hell Lord,
using me.
stop talking to me about it.
Yeah, please leave me alone with this damn trauma that you
Listen.
got going on.
So we are moving on to our last segment, which is stop petty time.
Oh shit.
What is the pettiest thing that you have done in a relationship?
Let me see. What was it? Let me think. Cause I try not to be.
I'm not, nigga. You give me petty vibes. You give me like, nigga, listen.
I'm trying to figure out what what did I do? Oh, see, I don't know if that's necessarily petty though.
Mm.
I just I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that I've done that was just I am spiteful though. I
That's
will say that.
petty and spiteful the same thing. Shit, you wouldn't have did it. You come on now.
Just fight. I can't be like, what did he do tonight? Like, and I just conveniently not pick up my goddamn phone for days. That's about probably about, especially to did some dumb shit. The silent treatment, baby. I just
I will pull a you. Baby, listen, I will put. I've had a situation where, like, okay, for prime example, you'll call them or whatever, and you be like, one day y'all talking like nonstop every day. Y'all
talking, match your energy now.
Right, we talking every day, everything cool. But this particular day, you have to call. They answer the phone. You ain't tripping. You're like, okay, they must be busy. But as long as they call me back to the next day out, then we good. You know, hours go by, they still ain't hit you back. This time you're not calling. Okay, say you straight because like, this ain't your normal routine. They don't respond. So you're okay. You get one call from me. If you don't answer that one more call, baby, don't expect to see or hear from me.
No, I don't like that because it's like I know you seen, especially if somebody I know that you have your phone with you a lot.
Right. And on my phone.
Now, if you at work, I ain't gonna trip because I'm not on my phone like that at work either, and I don't like to talk while I'm working. It got to be a goddamn emergency. Even my clients will tell you that. They're like, "Goddamn, I had to call you." I'm like, "Well, I gave you the code, but to get in here." But it's like, honey, when I'm working, I don't like to talk. You can shoot me a text, a little quick chat, thinking about you, this, that, and the third. But that days without talking to me, shit. Oh, I'm gonna return it. If we're gonna do that, I'm gonna return it.
Baby, listen, I do it so.
You want to be ghost, damn it? I will try. I'll show you a ghost, damn it.
When I tell you, I do it so good, I do it better than you to the point where you would be like
3 whole days.
I done had a nigga pull up, be like, "I've been calling you." I'm like, "Okay."
Like, really? I ain't noticed.
But no, I even got worse than that. When the nigga come up, you know, he the doorbell, and I'm looking at because I'm the type of person. If you don't call me before you come, you're not welcome to my home. You can lean on.
Why would you pop up at somebody's shit though? Could be walking around because I guarantee you walking around that bitch naked.
But that's what I'm saying. That's how much this nigga thought it was all good. Like, okay, she ain't answering my phone call. Let me pop up. Wait a minute.
That happened to me too when I was ignored for 3 days. Come banging on the damn door like you got some authority. No, sir, where you been?
Baby, when I tell you all I did, listen, I tell you, I don't answer the door when you ain't welcome and I can invite you over. I went into, you know, you had that little hiding space in their house where you hide and see what it is. So I hear and look, I was like, ain't nobody, that's him. then next thing I know, I'm getting a text. I see your car in the driveway. I'm looking at it like, yep, it's gonna be in the driveway. That don't mean I'm home. Even though I'm feeling well and I am home.
I hadn't seen my ass because I didn't even know. But he was behind me when I was at Wendy's. What you get from over there? I'm like, how the hell you do? I was over here, baby. That's silent treatment. He was trying to see what I was doing, baby. That's silent treatment.
Lord, these Negro life. I'm telling these niggas.
Like you want to have to do all that if you do right.
Thank you. Can we just do that?
It don't even. It be bare minimum stuff. I don't understand it.
Nigga, that's another non-negotiable we didn't even say. One thing you need to know how to communicate.
True.
Because it's like, dude, like that half of the relationship is communication. If you can't communicate
and comprehension. Because let me tell you another thing. Speaking of comprehension,
okay,
I did not know how many people just lack comprehension. Like it's ridiculous. Like people, social media will show you though. Every time, like I hate this culture we in now. You have to say everything that you don't mean to confirm what it is that you're saying. I just say I don't like rainy days.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, rain replenishes the earth. So if you don't like rainy days, then you must not like the way. Bitch, I didn't say all that.
Right. That's flipping the word
shit into what I said. That's not what I said. That's what you said.
Right.
Fuck you. That ain't what I said. I said I don't like rainy days. So it's like if they pick apart like stuff that's not there, and then they try to make it a point when it wasn't there. Everybody understands the importance of rain. That don't mean I still can't not like it. Like
I tell you, my block and delete game is too strong.
Yeah, it's because it's a couple of people I got to get up on my goddamn page right now because it's like your level of thinking disturbs me.
Man, listen, I made a random comment the other day, and someone was like, "Well, I don't agree." You know what I did? Delete block. Moving on. Because I'm like, if you didn't agree, what you also you could have just scrolled on past. You didn't have to tell me to agree. Because number one, I don't fucking know you. So do you think it's damn if you agree or not?
And that's what I'm saying. It's just weird to me. It's like I can listen to all you saying to me. I can understand your point and still cling to what the fuck I said. And you just spent all these 20 minutes writing 14 paragraphs for me to still feel how the fuck I feel. What are you doing here?
Right.
What are you doing here?
You almost want to type of skit, sir. There is a limit and you have just crossed it. So I'm gonna need
it's like that's why it's called a difference of opinion. Everybody understand it until it's their opinion. That's
right.
Different. Like it's just weird. I don't understand.
That's the only thing, I'm a wholehearted believer. You can agree or disagree. You do not have to yell and shout me down just to get your point across. Because no matter how loud you say it, I still don't fucking agree.
That's what I'm saying. I still would like not agree with what you got to say. So it's all right.
Baby,
you want to agree what I got to say.
And they be doing all that effort. And the reason I do this be like,
I think got to the point that I just asked, are you seeking to change my mind with this opinion, or are you just voicing this to get it off your chest?
Like, are you
what you gonna do?
I still don't give a fuck. Right?
Exactly. Because I mean, I can leave it up here for other folks to agree with you, but I'm still gonna say 10 toes on what I said.
Exactly. And like I said, I don't like goddamn rainy days, bitch.
I'm telling you. I like the sun. But I do like the weather that we've been having lately, though, with this cold. Because here it's been blowing really cold air weirdly. When it's been like 85. It's strange. I'm like, I don't know what that's about, but thank you, God, because I feel like I can make it now.
I'm just thinking about this. From now on, anytime I post something, if somebody say something in any form that it seems like they don't agree, I'm just gonna post a picture of my hand like.
And it's hard to even have
this, and
it's hard to have conversations like that because we can agree to disagree and still be straight. But it gets to the point where folks just get the child away folk be trying to talk. It's like, now why do it? It don't garnish all that, like the whole bonnet thing. Why y'all argue with? I personally don't agree with them being worn outside the house either. But somebody could not agree with me being bald headed and feel like I shouldn't say nothing because I ain't got no hair. They could feel that way too. But
you ain't got no bone in this fight because you ain't got no hair.
I know, right? And bitch, you look like look, I be telling their ass they be like that up under them damn fronts. But the point is,
like I got my ass
be okay. I'm not angry enough to be like, you ain't shit because you wear a bonnet outside and you're disgusted. I ain't that angry about it. I don't care. That's what you do.
Right.
I love edibles. It's people who are anti-edible.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. It's all right. We can coexist. It ain't no big deal. I'm saying what's going to work for me.
That's right.
And what's going to work for you.
I don't like when people start. Everybody have the their opinion, and you're entitled to it. But everybody's saying, "Well, I agree with Monique with the bodies." I do agree with her because I do feel like house clothes is for the house.
Yeah,
but for everybody just to go, it's like people just be looking for join the bandwagon. Well, this time a couple of years ago, everybody was, "Oh, we don't like her because of Netflix." But now they be like, "Oh yeah, she bought them bonnets." We agree, like, we're gonna get on it next time.
Like, and then it's like, because then they were trying to drag the head wraps, and that's a head wraps and bonnets are two different things, though.
No, but I definitely agree though. Like real shit, like I hate.
It's just about being presentable in certain atmospheres. That's all. It's not. I don't feel like it's anti-black. That ain't got shit to do with us like that.
Yeah, I don't think black have anything.
Because that's just like they were saying, like the guy was saying, like when you see some people sagging their pants or whatever too. That may not be something that's appealing to me. That's young folk stuff. But that doesn't mean that we say they should pull them up to be more presentable in the job that's wrong or that's trying to get the white view of things. That's not true. You're not gonna get hired like that nowhere. Right. It just is what it is. Yeah, because if you're self-employed, do your thing, but I feel like you'd be doing a disservice if you didn't tell them, yes, this is what society expects. But outside of that, you do your own thing. That's fine. Off work, you say you do what you want to do.
Listen, my biggest issue is when
time and place, basically.
There you go. When you see it, like, because she made a point where she saw at the airport, but nigga, I see it more than the airport. I see it at the gas station. I see it at the bank. You be like, so this the biggest issue I have with it is it makes you look like you don't wash your ass.
You sound like you're on my page.
Your bonnet off, and you got on pajama pants with the flip flops. Did you brush your teeth? Did you wash your face? Did you bathe today? It ain't even the fact what you got on, but your whole wardrobe stinks. It's stupid butt, nigga. Like, so if you don't want people to look at you like you stink, then get dressed, nigga. Damn.
And it's just, and it's, but you know what? I had made a post about that too. Like anything mild like that, like if we're saying, of course, be more presentable when you at certain spots. Right. Our community just does not like correction,
absolutely,
accountability, or constructive criticism. They just don't.
Absolutely.
And it's not going to be received well. Like a good friend of mine was talking about obesity. She's a slim girl. Used to model. I think she still does from time to time, and she was saying that she caught so much bad. I was like, as a fat person, I know I need to lose weight too. I'm not gonna be mad if I see something about obesity. Right. I know I'm man, I'm being realistic. I'm like, the truth be said, like I told her, no matter how you said it, it was gonna come across because that's already in their mind. That's how they're gonna receive it because that's just how people are. They naturally just want to be defensive instead of hearing the message or deflect. So I'm like, of course, it don't matter how you said. You could have said that shit with damn Jill Scott playing in the background over a Sade track, and they still would have took it like you done cuss their ass out. Like it doesn't make sense. So like I said, it doesn't matter how you say the messages. Sometimes like they say that, but then, for example,
I will say I feel like delivery does have a lot to do with any message, though. Because
but see, with us,
whatever the hell you want to say, but if you say it with a smile, you confuse the nigga and you're like, oh, okay, they ain't tripping. But like prime example, we're gonna segue to this real quick and get the hell on. But like Kevin Samuels, people hate him because of how he says what he says.
Yeah,
what he's saying is wrong.
Yeah,
he's like, but he does.
But that's what I want to use him too because people been saying the stuff he's been saying for years. Right. It's the way he's saying it that harsh is making people listen. And that's the other part downfall to it. Not downfall, but that's the other way of looking at it too. Because yes, delivery does matter. But that sweet, soft shit that I'm talking about, how she said it nicely and it wasn't nasty, she still got met with backlash. He said harsh, he still get met with backlash. So it's like it don't matter. That's why I just don't. Whatever message, when they ready to receive it, they will. Yeah. And if not, now with him though, as far as his messages, child, he half and half with me. Like he makes valid points sometimes, and sometimes be like, child,
Well, this is the thing. It's like the only reason I say like I agree with what he's saying is because you have the right to say whatever the fuck you want to say. Now, all of his message, like make it say, okay, that's a good point. No, because like. I hate his delivery. But number two, why would you get? It's almost like you got on the platform just to woman. And I don't know if that's the case, but it sounds like I'm gonna come in here and I'm just gonna like nitpick everything I can about this particular person in front of me. Now, the caveat to it is if you're getting picked apart, it's your fucking fault. You called his shot.
That's what I'm saying. Why do they keep calling instead of learning from women who've already called? That's another what we talking about now. You know where you fall.
That's it.
You know, most of us know exactly where we fall. So you can listen to other women and get whatever you feel like you want from his discussion or his platform by listening to the other ones. Because a fool learns from their mistake, but a wiser person learns from the mistakes of other folk. I'm going to listen to what he tell you. If you're in a similar situation like mine, I'm going to listen to what he tell you and apply it to my life with my self-esteem still intact.
Thank you. Because nigga, like, the way he be coming at you, it almost make you want to say, drop your location, bro.
Okay, I'm going to pull up on your ass. Because I know you be in Sanks. I know you be in there.
Because he be like, nigga, you can say what you got to say, but you ain't got to be that much. Like, nigga, mean. And I be like, because this is the thing. It's almost like I feel like somebody should call in just to roast. But he ain't gonna let that happen, Because every time somebody tries to like get their point across, he be like, you can do that on my show. And I'm like,
but see, he don't. It's like the girls that be with girls. Let me stop saying the ladies that call because they different ages. Some of them are younger, some of them are a little older too. But they never are the ones that could like go toe to toe with a debate. They're not debate. They really.
There was one
more passive, more relaxed.
No, there was one that I feel like she was finna get in that ass and he couldn't take it. So
what's the course not? See, they not gonna. They not. Of course
Man,
not.
listen, as soon as she looked like she was getting ready, he was like, we can end this conversation. She was like, click. Because it's like, and she made a very good point. She was saying, like, I don't remember what the topic was offhand, but he kept cutting her off every time she would answer. Like, he would answer a question, she'll get ready to respond. But before she gets to her response, she would try to paint a picture. And you know, men are very like, no, give me the answer. And she's trying to build up to the reason I'm saying this is because of this first, so then you'll get this one. But he's like, you can't even get to the point. And she's like, well, if you stop cutting me off, you can listen to cut you off. I gave you time to speak. And she's like, no, he didn't. Like every time she tries to explain, you keep cutting her off because it feels like she's getting ready to your ass. And when it gets to that point, you're like, no, you can't answer the question. Yes, she can. You won't let her answer the question, motherfucker. Let her talk. Okay. That shit pissed me off so bad. And she was so she, he's trying to be on calm, and he's like, well, we don't have to do it this way. You can get off my lunch. She was like, fine.
I'm so tickled.
I ain't mad at you because she, like, I know what she was going to say. She was really going to go in, and she basically was going like just to shovel everything he tried to, the case that he tried to build up against her. And it's like, you are not going to lose on your show, which makes plenty of sense. If you want to lose on your own show, I understand the ego behind it. Well, sir, if you're going to be fair, be all the way fair. Let her say what she had to say.
I'm telling you, because when it just, I hadn't seen that one, but it be looking like it's the ones that were on the show. I just feel like they didn't, even the ones that called to disagree. It's like, when you call to disagree, you got to have your shit in order.
Listen, you better have your outline.
They just didn't. They just didn't.
All together, honey.
They just didn't.
Well, honey, that has been another episode of the Girls Locker Room. Now,
okay,
up out of here. Y'all better subscribe. I'm gonna tell you, mama, because it's $99. Listen, it don't cost you a damn. Hit the notification button, comment, and if you want to discuss anything on the Girls Locker Room, leave it in the comments. Let us know so we have another topic, and we do this every Friday. So today we went live. You're gonna be able to rewatch on Friday.
Friday.
What's your opinions? Because we definitely will answer. We're gonna stream it live from Facebook again on Friday for the rewatch, and we will comment and respond to all of your questions if you have it. So, Shon, please let them know how they can find you again before we get up out of here.
I am on Facebook. I'm under Shon MUA Sanks, SHON MUA Sanks SANKS, and on IG as Shon Sanks Pro Artists.
All right. Well, we will see you again. We're here Mondays. What is it? Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays now. Look, We'll see you next time.
All right.
Kandid Kisses TV is brought to you by Kissable Lips Cosmetics. You can't be kissed without kissable lips. Shop KissableLipsCosmetics.com today. Guess what? Kandid Kisses TV has merch. That's right. You can find it at artistperiod.com. We have everything you need. We have hoodies. We have coffee mugs. We even have throw pillows and beach towels for the summer. Get it right. Keep it tight. Listen, everything you need to get your drip right, artistperiod.com has it for you. That's ARTISTPERIOD.com. Get your drip right with artistperiod.com and Kandid Kisses TV. Make sure you get it today. Kandid Kisses TV is sponsored by Singadoo. Did you do it today? Singadoo. Singadoo. Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it? Can you do it like this? Can you do it real quick?
Pew! Go get it! Go get it!
Pick a card up. Pick your genre. Can you do it right? You're gonna wanna, bruh. It's first to 20. Some do it with some class, but make it real fast, cause time is kinda tricky.